So the Warriors have made a few changes. No Reece Walsh this week, so Tuivasa Sheck moves from wing to fullback. Aitken is swapping sides on the centres. Rocco Berry will join Cozy in the on the left edge, I believe that is as the numbers line up. Leeson Amar and Siranen, both included for the Warriors. Harris moves from 13 into the 12 shirt, which I think probably is done to strengthen up that edge a little bit, as we mentioned with Berry and Corsi, two young players there. And then the bench, Murchie Evans, Afoa, and Murdoch Masilla. Worthwhile noting as well that adding Fanua Blake has been named in the reserves and could potentially feature if he does pass a late fitness test, and it is a great big if right now, though. So we'll have to monitor that situation as it continues. As for the Storm, very few changes. They do, however, welcome back Cameron Munster. That is the big inclusion in their lineup. We'll just flash their squad up now. But it's very much an unchanged side from the side that did run out last week. Welsh is named, as is Kafusi, but again, Origin duty we'll have to see. Harry Grant in the 14 shirt, but Brandon Smith is there to do the job in the 9 shirt this week. There's a chance that Grant probably doesn't double back off Origin duty. I mean, I'm going to say Storm win this one. I just have too many concerns over that very fragile-looking edge of inexperience of Berry and Corsi, and I think that the Storm probably have a field day down that edge, and Jennings and Smith will pick it apart, unfortunately.
I don't want to agree with you, but I agree with you, sadly. Roger v. Nico is going to be a very, very juicy battle to watch. I am very much looking forward to watching that. Remus Smith got off the judiciary tonight. Nelson Asofa Solomona, might help if I don't butcher that, did not. The Naz is suspended. So based on the lineup, I would imagine that Karma Kamitha comes into the starting 13 at prop. If not him, Christian Welsh. And someone like Loiero or Chris Smith, Tom Eisenhuth maybe, they could make their way in. I don't think I would be surprised if Munster gets rested. Coming back from an injury, playing Origin, saying Harry Grant. However, it's Craig Bellamy. Who the hell knows with him around Origin? It's like trying to play roulette and putting every bloody dollar you have on Black 13. Who knows? Probably not, but who knows? Not overly sure about Harris at 12, Curran at 13, but as you said, probably to strengthen up that 5-game experience on the edge. I mean, even with the potential changes and the potential outs for the Storm, I'm still going with them. I think it's not going to be a blowout. It still might be a 13+, but it'll be a very competitive 13+. It might be like a 26-12 or a 28-14, 28-12, and one of those, like 2 of those tries will be in the last 15 minutes. I think this is just a more experienced backline of the Storm that has your George Jennings, that has your Remus Smith, your Justin Olam. Olam's going to have a field day running it, Berry or Aitken, however the numbers may line up. And just the depth of the Storm is too much. It's too much. Arimia, I've butchered his name. I'm sorry. It's 11 o'clock. He stepped in serviceably. Loiero had his best game probably ever last week, scored a try, ruined my Supercoach season. Cooper Johns can come in and just play no frills, great football, great serviceman for Jerome Hughes and Nico Hines. Storm, You could probably say Storm 13 to 19, 13 to 18 would be my bet if you're looking for a margin. Anytime try scorer. Based on the current lineup, you can't go past Addo-Carr. It's a bit of a cop-out because there's not a heck of a lot of value there. But, it is what it is. Alternatively, if you want value, the Cheese is looking fantastic just every week. Either sets them up or scores them. He could very well continue. Your other option, potentially at a bit of a sniff, if you want to get a bit frisky, if he plays, Kamikamica, going straight through the middle of some tired forwards, could be a shout. But Storm 13 to 18 for the margin if he plays Addo-Carr anytime.
Okay. I'm going to say Storm 13 plus as well. I hate backing against the Warriors. One, because I really like the Warriors, and two, because they're just so unpredictable. In games that they look like they have no right to win, they always just show up and create issues. I mean, every time, the last two meetings, 42-20 in favour of the Storm and 50 points to 6. It looks like it's going to be probably a big margin again. But I'm going to say Storm 13 plus. I'm going to say Jennings anytime, and I think Hughes anytime as well. I think that Jerome Hughes, so dangerous close to the line. He's going to well and truly be holding the reins of this Storm side and making life difficult for those that are facing him. So yeah, that's where I go on that one. So Storm 13 plus, Jennings, Hughes anytime.
Very good. Okay. On to the next one. Eels versus Tigers.